situation is if West Ham win against bottom of the table Norwich, then they will reclaim fourth spot in the Premier League. They make 3 changes from their last league game, which was a 3-2 victory away at Crystal Palace. We were talking earlier, Nick, about the fact that one of those changes is the return from injury for Aaron Cresswell. I have to confess, at the time I hadn't noticed that Thomas Souček wasn't part of the squad at all. David Moyes has been speaking ahead of the match and has just sort of suggested that they have some COVID cases in the squad. It appears possibly that Thomas Souček and Mark Noble are 2 of those players. Fornals and Vlasic, the other players who come in. Of course, Said Benrahma has gone to the African Cup of Nations. As for Norwich, they make 6 changes from the side that lost 3-0 away at Crystal Palace last time in the league. Forward to Antonio. Antonio still with a fair bit of work to do. Gets it back and now looks to play it in. Has Aarons for attention. Comes back to just outside of the D. Fornals to Soufal. Soufal will pull the ball back. And it's Fornals who sees his effort, take a deflection off a Norwich touch to go out of play. Another corner for the home side. And
I think it was Corfell, wasn't it? Yeah, the right back got forward. Probably the first time he's really been advanced. Good overlap, found himself in the final third. Tries to drill it across just to cause panic, really. West Ham get a corner.
It will be a corner for Bowen to take on the right-hand side. All sorts of players inside the 6-yard box. There's a West Ham player who's actually inside the Norwich goal.
Swarm of bodies there on top of Tim Krul. Tim Krul's moaning that he was trying to be blocked out. He actually ends up in the net. Tim Krul goes storming off to the referee, probably rightly so. I think don't know who's the one.
Is it Lanzini who's just... Oh no, it's Vlasic. I'm not sure who's... Yeah, but there was a...
Tim Krul's got to be a little bit careful. He doesn't manhandle someone as well.
An arm raised as the corner is actually rolled back to just outside of the penalty area and then struck straight at Krul again. A different option there for West Ham. Ball is with Soufal. Drops down under. They do have a free kick here, 32 on the clock. This free kick is about a yard or so out from the right-hand edge of the Norwich box. Cresswell and Bowen are the 2 players standing behind it, but I think the referee is just sorting out maybe a bit of pushing and shoving between opposing players in front of Tim Krul's goal. Steps away again, Simon Hooper. And we'll wait for him to blow his whistle to allow Cresswell to take this free kick. Cresswell actually pulls it back, and then it's Lanzini who's just leaning backwards and then again lifts it wide and almost into the cheering Norwich fans behind Tim Krul's goal.
It's a well-worked free kick, isn't it? I think it does take a little bobble. Certainly got the ability there to hit the target. It does take a little bobble.
Ball comes across to Bowen, wide right. Running at Williams. Did it go out off the Norwich play last? Yes, the referee again.
Yeah, no, I think that's the right decision.
Corner. Yeah.
West Ham have had a lot of set pieces, a lot of corners. It feels like Emma haven't made the most of them.
Yes, another corner for them. This one is short from Bowen to Fornals. Played back in. That's the header, and that's the opening goal. Comes to Antonio, and it goes in, and it's a set piece that finally pays off for the home side. 10 minutes before half-time, it is West Ham 1, Norwich 0.
Don't think it is. I think it's offside.
Well, they've gone off in celebration. The big scoreboard here says that West Ham are 1-0 up.
I think the debate will be, has this gone straight in?
Well, Fornals and Bowen with a short corner. It then
I think that's a
played
goal.
In by Bowen.
That's not.
And well, yes, as you say, the question is whether it got a touch from anybody on its way.
No, but I even think Issa Diop is onside as well.
Yeah. Well, plenty of players in conversation with the referee.
Goal, yeah.
And well, it's been ruled out. That's picked up by Lanzini with Rice on the edge of the centre circle. Out to Aaron Cresswell on the left-hand side. Hangs the ball across the Norwich City goal mouth. Soufal is able to pick it up and play it back in. That's a header, and that is a goal. And Jarrod Bowen gets his head on the end of a crossing from Soufal. No doubt about that one. West Ham 1, Norwich 0.
Quite straightforward, wasn't it? And if you overhit a cross, you can always cross it in from the other side. First it's Cresswell, he overhits his cross. Soufal backs it up, it's a great ball in, middle of the goal. Jarrod Bowen right in the right place. It's really poor defending by Norwich. Moves his feet well.
Out to the touch of Cresswell on the left-hand side of midfield, looking for the run of Antonio through the centre of the pitch, comes out to Vlasic. Vlasic is trying to get away from his man. It was Aarons who won the ball back, and the home supporters felt that maybe that was a little bit aggressive from the Norwich defender.
Yeah, it's Max Aarons again, it's a tangle, isn't it? Ooh, he's got hold of his shorts. Is he outside the box?
Now with Declan Rice inside the centre circle. Dawson crosses the halfway line, releases the ball out to Soufal on the right wing. Comes back into midfield. A little touch from Lanzini forward to Fornals. 360-degree turn from him. Right-hand corner of the box. Plays it into Antonio. Might lay it back. Oh, in the end, he, I think, slightly awkwardly tried to turn to test Krul in the Norwich goal. He's down on the pitch, Antonio, and he's punching the pitch as well.
He does really well. Typical Antonio backs into Grant, gets his body low, pins him, then rolls him, and he's just on the stretch, and the stretch makes the shot go over the bar. He almost sort of gets too much on his shot.
The singing gets a little bit louder inside London Stadium. Ball back with Cresswell. Referee has to step out of the way of a pass forward to Lanzini. Holds off players in midfield. Fornals forward to Bowen. Oh, and it spins away off the crossbar. He had Krul beaten, but he was denied by the frame of the Norwich goal. He's come so close to adding to the goal he scored in the first half. In this second half, Jarrod Bowen. Somehow, James Scowcroft, it's still only 1-0 to West Ham.
Yeah, I think the whole stadium thought this is going to get the back of the net. It does excellent. It's a great run. It's a great pass into him. It's a good first touch. He does the right thing.
Krul's ball forward, the leap from Pohekwa, but didn't quite make contact. It'll come into Fornals, and now it's with Bowen. Can he get his second goal of this game? This time it hits the post. Just trying to get it in from the right-hand side. He'll go out for a corner. West Ham still leading by 1-0. Bowen has hit the crossbar and the post. They are on the ball at the moment. This will be a shot, and Fabianski has to palm it away. And almost as if the Norwich players could hear James Scowcroft's real chance.
It's phenomenal play by Adam Ida here. He wins the ball back. It's a step over, goes past two players. It's a wonderful strike off the post. The best moment of the game for Norwich so far.
Great save from Fabianski. Quick pass forward, squared to Fornals. Could be a chance to play it to Masuaku. Masuaku on his left boot, squares it across, and it's eventually in. But the flag is up on the far side, and it's offside again for West Ham.
I think it'll be checked. It is being checked. The referee's put his hands to his ear.
Well, the flag was quickly raised by the referee's assistants. It was picked up by Masuaku, but Jarrod Bowen was the player he was aiming for.
That's close.
Well, I think my view of that suggests that Jarrod Bowen was not offside by the time Masuaku put that cross in, and they are now saying it's a goal. And about 2 minutes after he thought he'd scored, West Ham, their fans, and Jarrod Bowen can celebrate goal number 2 here at London Stadium. And
he's been the best player on the pitch tonight, Jarrod Bowen. He's had a couple of times, he could have had a hat-trick. his first chance in the opening 2 minutes, the one that was put through that he dinked over Tim Krul, but more importantly he's got 2 goals tonight, and barring an absolute miracle, which I do not see happening, he's won the game for West Ham.
Whose team are heading back into the Champions League spots in the Premier League. Ball to Yarmolenko onto his right boot. Yarmolenko forces a save from Krul. Had to push it away, the Norwich City goalkeeper.
A great strike, wasn't it, by Yarmolenko there, does really well. Feints to go his left foot, gets it on his right foot. Really good, but straight at Tim Krul.
Free kick curled just over. I think Craig Dawson was one of the players who was waiting in there for that one. And as it's turned back to halfway, the referee says that that will do. David Moyes and Dean Smith shake hands with each other, and West Ham get the win against bottom of the table Norwich. It's a 3rd Premier League win in a row for West Ham. It moves them into 4th place in the Premier League. Norwich, well, that's a 6th successive defeat for them, and they are struggling to score goals. West Ham won't care about that though. Thanks to 2 goals from Jarrod Bowen, 1 in either half, they have beaten Norwich by 2 goals to 0.